Good Monday morning. Thank you so much for waking up with us here on After GMS and choosing to join us. It is Monday and the day after not Thanksgiving. Oh my goodness gracious. Just ignore whatever I just said. It is the day after Easter. Clearly I need some coffee or something. Ed,
I knew what you meant, and I think our viewers knew what you meant as well. Yeah, there's so many holidays.
I know.
But they're fun. They're all fun holidays.
Where did Thanksgiving come from? I guess I'm just thankful.
Maybe you're hungry.
I am hungry.
You're a pregnant lady. Of course you're hungry.
It's a constant problem I have these days. You know, between the hunger and the pregnancy brain, it's just like, there's just a lot happening, but something that is consistent is going to be the weather this week.
Thank goodness, man. I tell you what, I'm pretty happy about it. More great weather makes my job kind of easy. We've got sunshine this morning. It's a beautiful morning. Temperatures are moving up on our way to the mid 70s, around 75, but it gets even warmer over the next couple of days. Sunny and upper 70s tomorrow. We'll see more of a mix of sun and clouds on Wednesday. I think Wednesday is going to be the warmest day this week as we top out in the low 80s. These are not records. We have records that go well into the 80s and even the low 90s for this time of year, although it's well above our normal of 67 for this time of year. Now, Thursday, clouds build. We'll see some late day showers as the system gets a little bit closer to us. About a 40% rain chance through Friday. We'll lower that to a 30% chance. Not a washout weekend. We may have to dodge a few showers Saturday and Sunday. Low 70s on Saturday, near 70 on Sunday, and we've got several days to clean up that weekend. But again, not expecting a washout. Continue to enjoy our nice, warm, dry weather.
And everyone seems ready for a getaway. Maybe not today because the weather is going to be so nice, but this summer, I'm sure a lot of people are ready to travel. The CDC did release new guidelines saying once people are fully vaccinated, they do not need to quarantine when traveling. So are you ready to fly somewhere, or are you maybe sticking to road trips? Go ahead and let us know in the comment section. Airlines are gearing up for a busy summer, adding flights to beach and mountain locations, and the travel season is already kicking up with more people going through TSA this past weekend, more than the past year. Experts say as we approach summer, you can also expect gas prices to rise, something that happens often as many people plan road trips. So will you be flying or driving for your next vacation? Patty says we will be driving to Florida or Myrtle Beach. Sounds like fun. Myra says, I'm flying to California this Wednesday. I feel pretty good about it, and I'm still going to wear my mask everywhere, even though I'm vaccinated. I've just heard and seen a lot of my friends and family decide that, you know, it's time for us to go and travel. And I know a lot of people are very happy to do so now that they've gotten the vaccine, whether it be they're partially vaccinated or fully vaccinated. By the time they have those plans in place to travel, they'll be fully vaccinated. But life is kind of getting back to normal, and it's exciting to see, even though I will probably not be going anywhere at all this summer, Ed.
No. Mom is going to be staying at home with the little one. Expected sometime in late June, I think. Headed down to Florida in the early part of June, actually the second day of June. All excited about going to Key West. I'm going to fly. I'm not going to drive, although I have driven there before from Greensboro. 11 hours worth with a stop in Daytona, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Marathon in the Keys. It's a cool drive, but you only want to do it once. I'm going to board the plane, and rather than it taking 11 hours, I'm going to let it take 4 hours for me to get there. The sooner the better. But I think this is fantastic, and it just shows that society is opening back up. And it was great. You know, yesterday I was biking in downtown Greensboro. A lot of people out dining. Glad to see people out, people going places. Cabin fever to the 10th power. Everybody's just ready to get out and do something. So I'm glad that as a nation that we're getting into that mode now that we can feel safe. I've had both of my COVID shots. I feel very comfortable, although I'll probably I will wear the mask in Florida when I go, no doubt there, but I'll kind of scope the situation. If I find a group of people that have been vaccinated, we'll kind of huddle together without masks. But it seems like masks have become just a part of life now, it seems like.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think that even when those mask mandates aren't in place for flying on an airplane, I think that I still might wear one just because they're just full of germs and sickness. And I feel like every time I've flown in the past pre-pandemic, I've caught a cold or something. So I feel like a mask would protect that. And I mean, knock on wood, I don't have anything to knock, but I haven't had a cold or any kind of sinus infection since, COVID happened and the mask mandates have been in place. So I think that it's really helped me in preventing that. And so I'm all for it.
Well, the COVID germ is not the only thing out there. And, there's a lot of speculation that the reason we didn't see a lot of flu this year is because people were wearing masks and that helped to protect them. But maybe being protected by, the common cold or anything like that. So, the mask really, in my opinion, served multiple tasks, if you will, as far as just keeping germs away.
They even help allergies sometimes.
I was getting ready to ask you that. I know that you have real big problems with allergies. Does a mask seem to help?
I honestly haven't really tried it. I know that my dad, who has allergies as well, I mean, it's kind of a Spivey family thing. Anytime he mows the lawn, he'll sometimes wear a mask just because that helps, with obviously all the grass and everything. I don't really mow the lawn. I don't think I ever have.
Let Jake mow the grass, right?
I'll let him do it. But I've thought about it, taking walks and stuff, especially when I see that you're saying that the levels are really high like they are today, that I might try it out. But
yeah, it'd be interesting to see, what an impact it would have on you. It seems like to me it would really help out.
Yeah, I think so too. Well, people are weighing in on the conversation. We kind of got a little sidetracked, as Ed and I tend to do.
We like do that a lot, don't we?
We like to talk. It's okay. Bobby says he's driving to Florida in August for a week. That will be fun. Ooh, it's going to be hot in August in Florida. Tamrika says going to go fishing with her son and camping. And Joe said working, but would love to go somewhere like a beach. Yeah, if I could choose, I would definitely hit the North Carolina coast, just because it's so nice just to get away at the beach for a few days. Yeah.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Okay, well, you can keep weighing in on that conversation. We're going to have another one coming up in just a minute, but let's get to some morning headlines. Greensboro police are still searching for the suspects who stole a car with a 14-month-old inside, prompting a weekend Amber Alert. The baby was found safe Saturday morning, hours after police say the suspects took the car from outside a Valero gas station. You can see in surveillance photos from the gas station both the suspects and the stolen car that is yet to be found. If you see them or have any information, call police. New this morning, Burlington police are investigating a deadly shooting at the Travelers Rest mobile home park. Just after 11 o'clock last night, they responded and found a 19-year-old in the road dead. A second victim was found with gunshot wounds in a car nearby and taken to the hospital in stable condition. Investigators have not released the names of the victims or possible suspect information at this time, but if you know anything about what happened, give police a call. A Greensboro road is still closed while crews make repairs. Spring Garden Street is closed near the UNCG campus due to a crash that brought down a power pole. This is happening near Josephine Boyd Street. The crash happened just before 3 this morning and involved that power pole, which is why the closure is still ongoing. Duke Energy responded to help out, but officials say the closure could last a few hours, so you'll probably want to avoid the area this morning. After a break for the Easter holiday, vaccine appointments will resume in the Triad today. Many facilities chose to open eligibility to anyone 16 and up. There are hundreds of open slots to get a shot. The Guilford County Health Department and Cone Health are scheduling all new appointments, both by phone and online. Forsyth County is also scheduling appointments, but only for those in groups 1 through 4. For information on how to schedule a shot, head to WFMYnews2.com. All right, we're turning to basketball for our next talker. The college season coming to a close tonight. There's just one game left in the NCAA tournament, And the final matchup is one of two #1 seeds. Baylor and Gonzaga will face off tonight right here on WFMY. Tip-off is at 9:20 p.m. So who do you think will cut down the nets tonight, Ed? Who do you think?
This is a tough one. I've been thinking about it all morning long. If it were Duke and Carolina, wouldn't that be sweet? Or NC State maybe, but it's not. I'm going to go with Baylor, and I'll be honest with you, I have absolutely no reason, but I kind of look at this like the Super Bowl. Like, I didn't care who won the Super Bowl, really. I mean, I was pulling for Tampa, but it's almost like a national holiday. You got to pick somebody. It's the American game. Football is the American game. Basketball is another American game. And so I just feel compelled that I got to pick somebody just to make it fun. So I'll tip my hat to Baylor and see who wins. But I'm not going to lose any sleep over it.
Yeah, Jason said, wonder who Stacy is pulling for, haha. As I've mentioned before, so my daughter, her name is Baylor, and not because of the Baylor University or the basketball team by any means, just to make sure that you guys know that, but because of the name. Obviously, I'm going to be rooting for Baylor, also because it's a Texas team, and I always root for the South when I can, Southern teams. And living in a town, I lived in Tyler, Texas, which is pretty close to Waco, which is where Baylor is. So I guess I'm just going to root for them tonight. However, oh my gosh, Gonzaga. They are an incredible program. I think that this game is going to be an amazing game to watch. Did you see that buzzer beater shot, Ed, that Gonzaga made?
I have watched the video of that probably 100 times. That's just the kind of thing you want to see over. First, the first 50 times, it's like I didn't believe it. and then, the second 50, I said, oh, wow, that really did happen. But it's just amazing. Just a Hail Mary, throw up in the air, hit the backboard, and went right in.
I mean,
boy,
insane.
Amazing.
Insane. Yeah. The fact that, I didn't get to see it in real time because I was asleep.
I didn't either.
Because we like to go to bed early, obviously. But my husband made me watch it as soon as I woke up the next morning. The fact that UCLA's player missed a shot, rebounded his own shot to make one, thinking, okay, we have it in the bag, and then that Gonzaga player, Suggs, comes out of nowhere, throws the ball, and wins the game. I mean, the best way to end a game. And I hope that something like that, happens tonight, where it's just, that's what makes college basketball and March Madness such madness.
Yeah, it is madness. I mean, that game was madness. That shot was madness. And that's really the way it should be. And we've certainly seen this in the ACC conference many times. Goes right down to the last second. That's what makes it so exciting. Same thing with NASCAR, I suppose. They go around the track 500 times, but that final couple of laps is going to make the big difference in who wins the race. It's nail biting and it's exciting. So, I think it's great. I mean, that's what makes basketball so fantastic, when you get two teams together. And again, I've said this many times about Duke and Carolina. Boy, you get them together, just up and down the court. And usually many of those games go down to the wire. It's exciting. It really is.
Yeah, the two #1 seeded teams.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see who everyone's pulling for tonight. Carol says Baylor has it. LOL, I don't know. Carol, you cracked me up. Let's see, Joe said she's excited that baseball has started. Yeah, I am too. I'm so ready to go out to one of our local games whenever we can.
Amen.
Jason says it's going to be a shootout. That's for sure. Gonzaga will win, though. Bobby says very tough one. I think it's going to be Gonzaga. And then Carol said, I am a true and proud Carolina fan. So that's why she said that she's not sure. But I totally understand that. So I guess we'll find out. You can watch it on WFMY tonight at 9:20. But you do want to watch starting at 9 o'clock because they have all the open ceremonies going on. And as we mentioned in the Good Morning Show, they have some healthcare workers that are going to be singing the national anthem. And I think that's something that you don't want to miss.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a great game, great entertainment before the game and all that. So it's going to, we the viewer, we're the ones that's going to win because it's just going to be so exciting to watch. And I hope the game is close. I don't want it to turn out to be, God, I hate one-sided games. You know, the same thing with the Super Bowl. If it's one-sided, okay, let me turn this off and go do something exciting. I want this one tonight to go down to the final wire. But I want Baylor to win.
Yeah, I hope so too. Well, the madness will start tonight, but no madness as far as weather. It's just it's pretty calm and it's just beautiful.
We had all our madness over the winter, right? It's time for things to be quiet. And it is, and it has been. Of course, we had a great weekend and we've got more quiet weather over the next several days as we continue to warm up. We're back into the mid-70s today, just like yesterday. Plenty of sunshine, but it gets warmer. Upper 70s tomorrow, low 80s on Wednesday. By Wednesday, we'll start to see more of a mix of sun and clouds as moisture tries to build up. A system will get close enough by to bring us some late-day showers on Thursday and into Thursday night. We'll carry that 40% chance into Friday, so not a big chance of rain. We'll drop it back into the lower 70s on Friday. Weekend, definitely not a washout. We do have a small shower chance in the forecast, but we'll refine and update that forecast as we do every day until the weekend. So maybe we can take rain out of the forecast for the weekend altogether. But enjoy today and tomorrow and Wednesday. It's going to be great.
Yeah, it looks absolutely beautiful. And I mean, look at the sky cams. It's already a beautiful morning out there.
Really is.
We hope that you have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for tuning in to After GMS. This is a digital show we do on Facebook every Monday through Friday at 7:45. But we hope that you get out there and get to it. Have a good day. We'll see you tomorrow.